Reality check from local teens tonight.
Plain and simple, social isolation is taking its toll.
I could barely get up. I would just have like 6 mental breakdowns a day.
As soon as COVID hit, I mean, I've been really sad.
Tonight, a group of local teens speaks exclusively with News 4's Lauren Traeger. They all come from different school districts all across the area.
You are stuck. You are trapped in your own cage.
Anxious, depressed, sluggish, lonely, and sad.
It's been miserable.
Terrible.
It hasn't been too good.
It feels really draining, and there's like a lot of anxiety.
Resounding answers from every single one in this group.
I think all the teens are going to be traumatized by this. I know I certainly will.
Even this very interview over Zoom, just another example of the isolation.
I don't think I've left my computer other than to get some food.
Aged from middle school to college, they all said they are just so sick of screen time.
Because that's all we're looking at every single day is a screen of some sort. And it can really affect your mind in a bad way.
And even now, back in school.
It is eerily quiet with that word because all you hear is just the footsteps. Like no one in the hallways is talking whatsoever.
Still feeling discouraged from social contact.
I try to hug my boyfriend in the hallway, but it's just awkward because I'm I don't want people to look at it and feel like, oh, I'm just spreading the virus or I'm doing this and that.
They've been noticing changes.
It was where's this coming from? Just suddenly bam, I'm mad at my girlfriend for some reason. It's just but she didn't do anything. What's going on?
With what feels like little relief.
Each one of them just turns to dust in your hand as soon as you find something new. It gets boring real quick.
You said that perfectly. That's exactly what's been happening to me.
Their mental health, they say, sacrificed for the sake of staying physically safe.
When you have nothing to do and you're just stuck, you just feel almost alone all the time.
They're far from alone, though, in feeling alone. A recent study said since the start of the pandemic, 1 in 4 young people reported an increase in losing sleep, feeling unhappy or depressed, under constant strain, or feeling a loss of confidence. Even more worrisome, according to the CDC, trips to emergency rooms for mental health issues increased 31% in the teen age group last year, and experts fear more young people are turning to substance abuse or having thoughts of harming themselves.
It is a worry that I think all of us in the mental health and substance abuse field share.
Ken McManus is a counselor who works with teens and families.
I wonder if this won't be a generation of kids that, as they reach older years, look back and feel like this entire period of their life was really framed by this pandemic.
He says all humans need connection, but young adults especially so.
What types of warning signs should parents be looking for in their teens?
I would want parents to be watching for, shifts in mood. Teenagers are moody, right? But when it becomes a pattern and there's no, the normal ways of reaching my child aren't working anymore.
He says parents should take care of themselves too.
To be conscious and intentional in your interactions and in your effort to really be a resource for your kids. I think that's critical.
I feel it's just not a lot of voices from our age, our generation that are being heard.
Hoping just to be heard, this group says even being listened to feels like a start.
Just to know that somebody wants to hear how we feel about it means a lot.
Certainly a lot of really important, strong words coming from those young people, but there was one place in particular that the teens felt more resources should be coming from, their own school district. Take a listen.
It is almost like they don't really care for our mental health as much as saving face and saving people from the coronavirus.
So we went into one school district to see what they are doing to help address mental health issues. We'll have that part of the story coming up Friday on News 4 at 10. In the meantime, if your teen is struggling or if you need help, we've got lots of resources for you at KMOV.com and the KMOV mobile app. For News 4 Investigates, I'm Lauren Traeger.